Hi friends, this is Emily and today I'm really excited to share a digital layout with you all created in Procreate. If you don't have Procreate, I highly recommend it. It is $9 and it is $9 very well spent if you have an iPad. And if you don't, the steps are almost identical in Photoshop. So I'm starting out with the star digital stamp from Ali Edwards and accidentally made a mark on the screen. The first thing you're gonna do is put it on your canvas and make a ton of copies of it. So you just click on it and click duplicate the layer. And then the next thing I did is just move the stars all around the page, some of them going off the page to create a repeated pattern of the stars. You want each star to be its own layer, so to duplicate the star, duplicate the full layer. Once you have the stars where you want them, create a new layer and you're gonna add in some pattern. I'm using the different patterns from the journaling cards from the In a Creative Bubble digital journaling cards. So what I'm doing is I'm just doing the same process over and over, creating a new layer and inserting a photo, and that photo is the different patterns. Now, in order to merge the pattern with the star layer behind it, you're going to put it just above the star that you want, right click on it and click Clipping Mask, and that will clip the shape down to the shape of the star. So let's slow this one down so you can see it. So we've got a new layer, layer 16. We're gonna go to add a photo. This brings us to our photos and we pick the pattern that we want. For me, I want this green plaid. So then I'm going back to the layers and I'm right clicking on the green plaid and clicking Clipping Mask. That puts it inside that star shape, and then I can move the green plaid around and rotate it to the design that I want. So let's do that one more time in slow motion. We add a new layer, we put that layer directly above the star that we want the photo to fit inside. We go over to click Add, insert the photo that we want to fit inside that star shape, and we right click on the photo and click Clipping Mask. That makes either the pattern or the photo clipped inside the star shape. And then you are free to move it around, make it bigger or smaller to adjust it inside that shape. So I'm going to do this over and over 6 more times. If you have two shapes that you want to change the pattern inside, you go back to the pattern or the photo layer and you just unselect Clipping Mask. That will undo it, and then you can move it to its new location and then reapply the Clipping Mask. So here I'm changing the green plaid and the multicolored stripes. I wanted them reversed, so that's what I did there. So then the last thing I wanted to do here was add a number 4. Just added a new layer and inserted the number 4 from this year's release, and then I filled in the gap just so that it's a little bit easier to see. The most fun part of Procreate is the ability to write on the screen with an Apple Pencil and the ability to be so precise when you click and drag with the Apple Pencil. So what I decided to do with the number 4, I just wanted to draw in a little period on there. And then I moved it around to a couple different locations to see where it looked best and where it stood out the brightest. And I thought the multicolored striped star was the best for that. So that is pretty much the layout. My plan for this is to print it out with my printer and then run it through my Cricut so that I can adhere the various stars onto a page with a little bit more texture and dimension. But you very much could just leave this page as is. I'm having so much fun using Procreate in my layouts. I feel like it's just opened up a whole new world and I'm just having a blast with it. I hope you guys thought this was fun as well. If you did, please leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in my next video.